Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
We're coming to you from the Norwood Oval. Today's action comes from the SANFL match between Woodville, West-Torrens and North Adelaide. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Eagles. They're a great side, as we know. If they're hungry and switched on, then anyone would have their work cut out trying to stop them.
Thanks for that, Harf.
As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. The big men fly. Dietrich couldn't get a disposal. Honours the lead. Takes the logical option. Hansen with time. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
It looks a good kick. It is. They've got the first.
The Roosters cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Eagles have put the first on the board quickly. Harvey got his palm to it. Zeckerly dealt with the pressure. Hansen in the right spot. Hayes marks it centre half forward. The defence is disorganised. Alarm bells are ringing. Decides to go.
That one was not open to interpretation.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Frengel, he's got support. This is promising. He doesn't waste many. Manages to find a teammate. Grubb, dangerous to leave on his own. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Moore, all on his own. What can they muster from the back half? Cook takes the safe option. The Eagles moving the ball well. That's good aggressive footy. Fleeton just trying to get it forward under pressure. Second effort needed. Spiner leads his opponent. Gets a kick away. Dietrich spoils. Fleeton, he's stopped in his tracks. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Hall gets his hand to it. Like Batman and Robin. Row and go. Under pressure. Hall. The Eagles look well drilled. Defence 101 there. Mackay. Was that a throw? Rowland picking their way through. This is good ball movement.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Roosters might think about an early adjustment here. They are looking very vulnerable.
The Eagles already look like they're going to be hard to beat. Hall smashes it out of there. Dietrich leading from the front. Williams might be just outside his range. Rowe, he's hit up the lead.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He's beating them on his own so far.
They've got their tails up now. Van Huisty wins the tap. Rowe. He's made a bright start. Sinor couldn't hold it under pressure. Roland. Wiedemann affects the turnover. Solid tackle. Gives away a free and the moment passes. McCann met solidly. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Paul smashes it out of there. He's been busy so far. A quick getaway wasn't possible. That's holding the footy.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
The Roosters looking shaky early. Good thinking and good execution too. Spiner can keep it moving. Dignan has got loose. Well played. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. O'Loughlin has found some space. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Chance gone begging. Van Huisty. Weckett. Some people can't kick that far. Hall. Williams. Rowe. Feeling the heat. He's made a hot start to this match. And go. That's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Spiner wins it back. Great mark. Slick hands. Van Huisty. Some indirect ball movement here. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. McKinlay working hard and presenting well. Lebois presents in space. Risk-free footy at the moment. Grubb on a lead. Dignan lays it off. McKinlay. Zeckerly. It's a tough game. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Weckett. He's under close attention. Grubb with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Williams. Great hands there. The Eagles have started well. Roland all alone in the centre square. Long ball in. That's a strong mark. Golden opportunity here. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present.
He'll fancy his chances.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Eagles have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Eagles have made a dominant start. Van Huisty slaps it out. McKinlay is a clearance beast. Dignan, will he look for a target or go himself? O'Loughlin. Cook is there to save the day. By hand, Moore closed him down and smothered the kick. And go. Weckett. He's got an option in the centre square. Spiner, time and again, he gets to the right place. Dignan, probably too far out to score. Can he hit a target? The Sharon hits the deck. Spiner, he should not miss from there. Oh, he slammed it into the woodwork, and that is a bad miss indeed.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Back into play. Cook working hard and being rewarded. Quality delivery by foot. The Eagles are playing like winners. And go. Takes the hand pass. He's been dispossessed. Cook ensures that foray will come to nothing. Sinor stripped of the footy. Almost threw it out. Cook does well under pressure. Can they get it forward this time? The Eagles are red hot at the moment. The kick is precise. Tries a safe ball. They've opened them up here. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good work rate. That's sloppy play. Wisman fumbles it. Sigel is calm in a crisis. Van Huisty, Lebois, got to get it out of there. The Roosters, not at their best so far. 100% effort. Dietrich, Hall, what a first term they're having. Lebois cuts it off. Breaks the line. Searching kick. Frengel pushes into space and receives the footy. Grubb, Evans, McCann. He's suddenly a popular man. They might be caught out on the turnover. Can he find a teammate? Van Huiste says thank you very much. Dignan makes position. McCann. Rowe with a big fist. Hayes normally delivers.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Gives the handball away. Williams. Mackay. The Eagles are bringing great energy.
Frengel.
Had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. They could almost have raffled it. Good vision there.
Frengel.
The Roosters
Might be about to start something.
Can he be the fire starter? Simon works hard to present. Careful ball movement. Evans has charged into space. They're moving the footy well here. Bombs it in. Cook fumbled it like a cake of soap. Paul
Runs onto it.
thumped away. McCann, terrific tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Paul got his palm to it. Dietrich, might be time for one more score here. Honours the lead.
They're on point so far.
Paul in the centre square. He's generally a good kick. The Eagles with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Guess?
The Roosters haven't coped particularly well with the pressure, and they haven't had many opportunities to show off their foot skills. That's why I'd like to see them get on their bikes and spread, force the opposition to defend more, and give their forwards the best chance to take a mark and kick a goal. Turning this into a more uncontested match seems their best hope for a come-from-behind victory.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Paul has got on top. Dietrich, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Sigel gets to it first. McCann, Zeckerly puts his head over it. He's set upon. McKinlay gathers in the centre square. Dietrich showing some desperation. It's a hot footy. Lebois, they've picked their way through. Unable to complete the mark. McKinlay, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Ballenden to bring it back in. Cook, clever kick. And go. In the clear. Good hands. Where? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
Can't get hold of it.
Williams. Paul. Got to get it forward now. Van Huiste. Harvey. He put himself in the line of fire. Throws it on the boot. Leaves it behind. Paul mops that one up. And go. They're a big chance here. That's an impressive mark. Sees something he likes.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
The Roosters
Desperately need to shift the momentum.
McCann. Driscoll.
What can he do with it?
He's gone. This is good ball movement. Feeds it out. Van Huiste. Zeckerly. They've worked it well. Spiner. Gets the kick away. Fleeton went bang. Weckett displaying great endeavour. Moore. Hanson with a chance to relieve the pressure.
Gotta go now.
Cook. What can they muster from the back half? That's an aggressive handball. Sinor manages to find a teammate. Takes the logical option. They'll sweep this ball forward. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Roosters
are looking disorganised.
The big men fly. Forkhead onto it. Sigel. Weckett can't mark. Zeckerly. Van Huiste. Forkhead farms it out. Dealt with the pressure. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Looks like the disease is catching out there.
Gee, they're playing well. A chance to clear now. Hayes, all on his own. The Roosters are chasing tail. Van Huisteen had it and lost it. Ramsey marks. Will he go the bomb? They've got them on the overlap. Grubb. This is a big opportunity. He's been quiet. Punched that like he meant it. Cook. He's hit up the lead. Good handball. Moore. They'll contest in the centre square. They could be vulnerable here. Delightfully done. McKinlay. Forkhead. Under pressure. Dignan. On the non-preferred. Grubb. Gets on the end of it. That's great footy. This will go very wide. Simon is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
From the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Roosters have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Van Huisteen gets his hand to it. Ware trying to find a path. Good thinking and good execution too. Frengel drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Takes the short option. Van Huisteen has found some space. They continue to be careless with the ball. Can he impose himself on the match? Wiedemann got a fist in. Van Huisteen. This is dicey. McKinlay working hard and presenting well. Doesn't often waste it. Taken to ground. He's been busy so far. Look at the space he's got to work with. Inside 50 with the kick. Misses the target and it's out of play.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Hall with a deft tap. Dietrich, Ware, Sinor, met solidly. Boot to ball just in time. The non-preferred lets him down.
That's the value of pressure.
McKinlay on a lead. What's he got on offer? The Eagles forcing them out wide. Careful with the kick. Evans can keep it moving. Another goal and they'll believe. It must be his birthday. McKinlay read that one like a book. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he hit a target? Grubb has found some space. The Roosters, not at their best so far. Weckett thought his way through it. Probing ball. Evans takes an excellent grab. The defence is disorganised. McKinlay drops into the hole and marks.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Critical contest coming up. Punched away. Moore feeling the heat. Fleeton, good tackle. Hall, off he goes with the advantage. Rowe, he's a dynamo. Dietrich, Hayes, he's lost possession. The Roosters need to make inroads soon. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. The Eagles can build something here. Sinor blasts away. He'd like that one back. Hayes, he's done brilliantly. Rowe is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Eagles with a steadying goal. The big men fly. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Sigel, Ballenden doing what he does best. Can he find a teammate? Sees something he likes. Ware can run and gun. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
You've got to be quicker than that.
No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Searching kick. Rowe wins the contest hands down. Delivers it inside 50. Lebois thwarts them again. They've let them off the hook there. Grubb, McCann with a little bit of time. Spiner, well done. Sigel, it's become a game of keepings off. Ramsey Had his name written all over it.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Eagles by 21. The two big men do battle. Where? Walker had some assistance. This is promising. Sinor outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Alarm bells are ringing. Gotta go now. That might have been dropping the ball. That's gotta be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Van Huisted honours the lead. Picking their way through. They're moving the footy well here. Van Huisted. They cannot keep him quiet. Where? Desperate to win it back. He's been dispossessed. Squeezes the kick. Harvey. He's taken a beauty.
To finish off the good work.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Ballenden to bring it back in. Good work rate. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Eagles are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they'd have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponents to get back into this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Sigel.
Lebois. Can he force his way through? Minavini.
Hits the deck. Missed opportunity.
Dietrich.
Gathers.
Ballenden. Engo.
Just shoveled it out. Attracted a crowd. That's holding the footy.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Handball off was good. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Engo.
Spoils.
Simon.
Lays it off. Sigel. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Kicking at his first.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're right in this match, but they do need to capitalise on those sorts of shots at goal.
Ballenden brings it back in. Cook with a chance to run.
Engo.
Presents in space. The Eagles are out of trouble. Normally delivers.
Rowe.
In the centre square.
Ware.
Hall.
Engo.
In the right spot.
Roland.
That's good work rate. Their ball movement has been impressive. Well played.
Roland.
Moore. Closed him down. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Van Huisty.
Got his palm to it. McKinlay. Sigel takes the hand pass. Throws it on the boot.
Engo.
Gets back and should repel. Mackay working hard and being rewarded. A bit of friendly fire. There goes the kick inside the 50. Hayes is a beacon in that forward line.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Eagles have got away. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Slips through his fingers. Harvey. Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
You wouldn't think it was possible to miss from there, but here we are.
Ballenden tasked with the kick in.
Dietrich.
Pushes into space and receives the footy. The kick is precise. Takes the logical option.
Dietrich.
He's been industrious. Quality delivery by foot. Gee, they're playing well. Goes short again by foot.
Simon.
Intercepts on centre wing.
Spiner.
Dealt with the pressure. Driscoll. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. This is good ball movement. They need to hit the scoreboard here.
Dietrich.
With a big fist.
Ware.
Running in support.
Ramsey.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Manages to find a teammate. They can smell victory. The kick was centimetre perfect. Looking to extend this margin. Mackay. Here's real danger now. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Chips to half-back. Spiner has found some space. It's come unstuck. Can he hit a target? They've opened them up here. Kicks to a contest.
Minavini.
Making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Roosters will be hearing alarm bells right about now.
Van Huisty.
Showing his skills. McKinlay.
Zeckerly.
He's generally a good kick.
Grubb.
At centre half forward. They need a mark.
Dietrich.
Is proving hard to pass. Walker. Moore. You can see their confidence growing. The Roosters are chasing tail. The Eagles have winners everywhere. Sweeping handball. Fleeton. He ran into a brick wall. The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. McKinlay. He's been a shining light. They've given it back. Lowers the eyes. He's hit up the lead. In the middle. Walker. On the non-preferred. Williams. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This is a joy to watch. Golden opportunity here.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Eagles are looking irresistible. Van Huisty showing his skills. McKinlay, Zekeli, Casalini. The Roosters need to make inroads soon. Approaching the 50. McKinlay can get it and go. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Van Huisty got his palm to it. Forkhead. Simon. Can he impose himself on the match? Ballenden is calm in a crisis. He'll feel that one. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Hall with a deft tap. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. We've got another stoppage. Van Huisty wins the tap. The team physios will be working overtime. Searching kick. No one can mark. Williams leading by example. Can he find a teammate? Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Roosters are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Hall punches it out of the ruck. Where? They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Wiedemann to bring it back in. Minavini can keep it moving. Spiner all on his own. Careful ball movement. Dignan with a chance to relieve the pressure. Evans marks it centre half forward. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Paul showing his skills. Walker. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Harvey, strong grab. Evans, Sigel. Cook couldn't hold it under pressure. The Eagles have won it back. Well-weighted kick. Rowe on a lead. Delivers to centre half forward. Taking out some frustration possibly. Dignan, Franku. The Roosters should score here. That's a bit of a waste. Thought his way through it. Rowe had his name written all over it. I've liked his game today. Dietrich read it well and claims the mark. Hayes. Sigel ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The Roosters might be about to start something. They might be caught out on the turnover. Gets the kick away. And we'll have a throw in.
The Roosters are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Paul got his palm to it. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
The Eagles have set themselves up for what should be a stress-free final term. They've been far too good.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Paul slaps it out. Where? Evans goes without it. Walker got to get it on quickly. Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking. The Eagles by 43.
Paul has rucked tirelessly. Where? Hayes! That one was always his. Sinor, he hasn't been himself today. Where? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Eagles look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Paul wins it down. Forkhead. He's everywhere at the moment. Sinor, solid tackle, squeezes the kick. Rowe, it's a hot footy. He's carried it over the line.
The Roosters look a fair way off the pace today. They're really battling.
Paul has got on top. Hansen, he's had little impact so far. Dietrich only knows one way. That's well played. Walker, the Roosters just can't get any time on the ball.
To put the icing on the cake.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
The Roosters thought they were going pretty well in the season, but they've been sat on their backsides today.
The Eagles were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Roosters have been beaten up around the contest. The sort of numbers they're putting up today are not going to be good enough to beat anyone. When you look at the names in that midfield, it's hard to explain. Perhaps one or two might need a spell in the twos to rediscover their hunger.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Paul wins it. He's not one to take a backward step. Walker just shoveled it out. Castellini in the right spot. Lebois working hard and presenting well. Frengel normally delivers. This is good ball movement. Clever kick. Franku has got loose. What's he got on offer? Playing for pride now. Moore couldn't haul that one in. Little one to half back. They're a pleasure to watch. They're leading them a merry dance. Paul, dangerous to leave on his own. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. We're watching a very good side here. Thumped away. Mackay, this is getting ugly. Roland gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
The Eagles have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's got it done.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The buzzards are circling. Paul wins the hit out. Dietrich, Rowe, Ware. He doesn't waste many. Gee, they're playing well. They've picked their way through. They're putting on a clinic.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Van Huisty punches it out of the ruck. Sigel. Harvey. He's taken a beauty. This deserves a goal. Dignan appreciates that delivery. He's kicked it like an arrow.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Good ruck work. Zekeli, a model of consistency. Throws it on the boot. They've put themselves under pressure. Honours the lead. They've got them on the overlap. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Chips to half-back. Forkhead has found some space. They've bottled it up. Hall has probably got the points at this stage. And go. Sinor. He's done brilliantly. That's a strong mark.
To finish off the good work.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
Normal service has resumed.
The Roosters checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest. Hall wins it down. Dietrich, Ware, delivers it inside 50. Wiedemann fumbled it like a cake of soap. Hayes navigated the traffic. Sinor, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've smashed the 100 and there's still time for more.
The Roosters will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Van Huisty got his palm to it. Not a lot of positives today. Simon, he's copped some of his own medicine. Kicks to space. Wiedemann, he's so clean with the footy. The Roosters moving the ball well. No wonder they're getting smashed. Weckett, it's a dominant display. The Eagles have winners everywhere. Defence 101 there. Forkhead, McKinlay, Van Huisty. What can he do with it? He's hit up the lead. Bombs it in. Punched away. Moore pounces. He's generally a good kick. The Eagles having a great patch. Well played. The Roosters have no answers. Mackay works hard to present. This is promising. It's an exhibition in attacking footy. Sees an opportunity and plays on. There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Hall punches it out of the ruck. Dietrich, Hayes, dealt with the pressure. Ware in some space now. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Leans back and drills it.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
The Eagles are absolutely airborne at the moment. Van Huisty smashes it out of there. Forkhead, advantage paid. Searching kick. Moore, couldn't mark. Mackay on a lead. Hayes, Dietrich. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. He's copped one high. Can they get another one? That's a great hit up. Golden opportunity here.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
The Roosters are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Forkhead on the same page as his ruck. Zekeli, O'Loughlin, marks. Will he go the bomb? Recognising the urgency. Good disciplined defence. Simon bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Roosters have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Paul wins the tap. Where? He's been industrious. Wiedemann with another spoil. Kicks laterally. Good thinking and good execution too. Well-weighted kick. They're moving the footy well here. Junk times come early. Sigel, forkhead, by hand. Van Huisted. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. Roland, Lebois gives away a free for a high tackle. Doesn't often waste it. Harvey says thank you very much. A little brain fade there at a 50-metre penalty. Franku, Harvey, Spiner, under pressure. Ramsey drops into the hole and marks.
Going at his second.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
The Roosters are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
Still a way to go to restore some pride. Van Huisted palms it down. Zekeli, Sigel, Harvey might be just outside his range. Dignan, drop punt, and he has put it away.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match. Ballenden, Ware, running in support. Clever kick. Lebois, spoils. No easy exit. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
You've got to be quicker than that.
They're toying with them now. The Roosters have been caught napping. He's been called to play on. This for number 13. Oh, can you believe it?
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Van Huisted showing his skills. Sigel, that's a well-placed kick. Sinor making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cook snares the loose ball. They're a pleasure to watch. The Eagles look well drilled. Alarm bells are ringing. Sinor can run and carry. We're watching a very good side here.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Paul has rucked tirelessly. Ware didn't think twice about taking the advantage. They're searching for a late goal. Lace out. Great footy.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
He's going for number 15. It's there. He's in elite company.
If you want to know how to kick a goal, you could do worse than just study that one.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Paul has had his measure today. Dietrich has brought his own ball. That's an impressive mark.
They're a delight to watch. They're putting on a clinic.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Van Huiste wins it out of the centre. McKinlay. The Eagles came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and too good.
What did you make of that match, Half?
The Eagles were terrific in close today, and it enabled them to generate a significant inside 50 differential. They also controlled the tempo, moving the footy quickly when the opportunity presented, but they were prepared to maintain possession and be patient when necessary. This is a well-rounded and potent side.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half.
That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.